Alright guys, so before the video starts, I just want to go ahead and thank TorioBeats for the beat that you're going to be hearing in this video. He makes some awesome music, so if you guys are interested and want to check out some more of what he does, I'll leave his link in the description below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started to the video. What's going on, guys? It's your boy J Knows Tech here, and welcome to another video. Today, we are going to be rebuilding my current PC. We're going to be switching out the PC case from the Corsair 460X to the big and gigantic Corsair Air 740. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Play this record as frequently as possible.
So like I said before, we're switching out the Corsair the Corsair 460X case for the Corsair Air 740 case. Now, a couple of things to mention before we actually go through this process of rebuilding the computer. This is my personal rig here, so inside here I do have a Ryzen build. So I have a Ryzen 5 1400 clocked at a base of 3.2. I also have 16 gigs of DDR3 PNY and RQ RAM that is clocked up to 2400 megahertz, excuse me. I have a 588 gig inside with a Thermaltake 650 watt power supply. On the front here I have three 120 millimeter fans on the front and another one on the back as well. Now, I'm actually going to be switching out the power supply from the Thermaltake to the EVGA 850BQ. The reason why is because I found that the Thermaltake was not a bad power supply, but for what I'm going to be using it for, I do like the fact that this has a little bit more of a semi-modular design, and also it has a lot more power as well, 850 watts. So if I do want to upgrade in the future, I do get a little bit more room with that one here. Now, I'm switching cases mainly because of the fact that with the Air 740, I'm going to be hopefully getting a lot better airflow, so that way all the components inside here are going to be nice and cool. And also, cable management is going to be much better to work with because of the dual chamber design on the Air 740. Now, if you guys want to see my unboxing and kind of first impression / mini review, you can go ahead and click the I at the top here and you can check out that. But in the meantime, today we're going to actually be we're going to be disassembling this and then putting it all in this bad boy. So I have my screwdriver, I have the drive base over here, and we're going to go ahead and switch them out. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and disassemble the case, my case currently, and take all the parts out, put them in a nice spot, and then after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and begin assembling all of the parts onto the new case here. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up here so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do some boring stuff, but anyway, here we go.
Play this record as frequently as possible. Play this record as frequently as possible. Play this record as frequently as possible. Play this record as frequently as possible.
Alright, and as you can see, she is officially built and she looks great. Now, there were a few things I wanted to go ahead and say. The first thing was that this case was very easy to work with as far as room. I didn't feel like I have to kind of twitch and scringe and move my arm around in order for me to actually be able to build and put all the components in there, so I will say that that is actually pretty good. Number two, cable management for this specific case is not really required. I did clean up the cables just a little bit. It doesn't look really all that great, but it is something. But even if you don't want to do all the cable management, you can easily just throw your cables in there, because really you won't actually see any of that, which actually helps make the PC look a lot cleaner. If you do have RGB lights in there, then it definitely will look a little bit prettier than what mine will look like. So just something to keep in mind there. Now, of course, I did have a few stumbling blocks where I didn't plug in the right power cable, so some things were getting stuck, like when I was trying to plug in the main power to the motherboard over there, I actually grabbed the wrong cable. So just something to keep in mind there, that it wasn't anything with the power supply or the PC, it was just, you know, my own ignorance. But other than that, it runs fairly quiet. It looks really, really good. It is a massive case, so I definitely would love to get some RGB lights going in there at some point. But I'm actually very happy that the case came along very well. It looks great, looks clean. So I'm actually pretty proud of what I did. So it's gonna go ahead and end it off for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of the case and the PC build. Let me know if you want to see more builds like that. Of course, as I continue to grow, hopefully I will definitely get a lot better as far as building up PCs. But let me know in the comments below what you guys thought, and also let me know down in the comments below if you have ever built a PC of your own. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Until next time, my name is JKnowsTech, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay techy.